Hey guys, got a quick question for you. Ever been hungry? Like, didn't know what to eat, didn't know what to make, but you knew you were hungry? Well, I might be able to solve that issue for you today. Okay? I'm gonna go through a step by step process on how to show you how to make a Cajun style chicken macaroni and cheese. Alright, so first things first, you gotta make sure that you have all of your ingredients set up, ready to go, mise en place. So, now as you can see, we have our ingredients set up, in place, ready to go. Now preparation starts. Alright, so next you're going to measure out roughly 8 cups of water and turn your burner to medium high heat. Now as the water starts to boil, you're going to cut open the chicken. Okay, so now that we have the chicken out of the container, we're gonna go ahead and cut the chicken into strips roughly this size. Alright, so now that we have the chicken slices, it's time to add the seasoning. Starting with a little bit of cumin. Take the cumin, just toss it on top. Because you know, a true chef never measures. Take a little bit of garlic salt. Throw some garlic salt on it. Can't forget about the cayenne pepper. That's where the Cajun comes in. Throw the bit on there. Also some Tonys. Gotta get them Tonys up in it. Yeah. Get all up in there nice and good. Now as you can see, it's just piled on top, and that's when we do this. We mix it all together. Mix it all together. Nice and yummy. Okay, so now that we have our chicken seasoned, we're gonna go ahead and come back over to this burner and turn it up to high so we can get that water boiling, okay? As you can see, the water is now boiling, so it is time to start the chicken. But first, we need to add a little bit of oil to our pan and or pot, depending on whichever you are using. And now we can add the chicken. Okay, now that we have the chicken in the pot, we're going to come over here to the burner and turn the burner on to roughly an 8, give or take. Now that we have our chicken going, it's time to add the noodles to the water. Be sure to come back every couple minutes to stir the noodles so they don't get stick to each other, because nobody likes sticky noodles. Alright, so now it looks like our noodles are pretty much done, so it's time to strain those. Alright, now that the noodles are drained and our burner is off, we can go ahead and add our cheese and cheese sauce, starting with some Parmesan cheese straight into the noodles. It gives them a little bit of a texture. Now that we have our Parmesan cheese in it, it's time to add the cheese sauce. Because who doesn't love cheese? We gotta have cheese in mac and cheese. Now that our both cheeses are in the pot, it's time to stir it up. Alright, now that we have it all stirred together, it's time to add a little bit more Creole seasoning into the mixture. Alright, now since we have the Creole seasoning mixed into the cheese sauce on top of the noodles, it's time to go back to the chicken and check that. It's looking like it's pretty done in there. Okay guys, so step by step showed you how to do it. Now it's time to plate it. Okay, so first we start off with plating the macaroni. Then we grab our breadcrumbs, because who doesn't love breadcrumbs? We sprinkle some breadcrumbs on top. Alright, now that everything's done. It is time to add the finishing touches, which would be the chicken. One piece. Two piece. Three piece. And here we have it. A Cajun style chicken macaroni and cheese. It is done. Okay guys, now that I've given y'all a detailed explanation on how to make a Cajun style chicken macaroni and cheese, I hope that in the future it helps you whenever you don't know what to make. If you ever feel like having a lot of cheese, it's a great idea. Go for it. Try it out. Maybe you'll like it. Who knows? You never know if you don't try.